In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on December 3rd, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Houston Rockets versus Golden State Warriors. The Houston Rockets will be heading to the Chase Center on Saturday night in a Western Conference matchup against the Golden State Warriors. The Rockets are last in the Western Conference with a 5-16 record and are in the second half of a back-to-back after a road game on Friday against the Phoenix Suns. The Warriors are 8th in the Western Conference with an 11-11 record thus far and are also in the second half of a back-to-back after a home game on Friday night against the Chicago Bulls. This will be the second of 4 games against each other, as the Warriors picked up the 127-120 road win on November 20th. The Houston Rockets have been in decent shape as they've won 3 of their past 5 games, and they will be hoping to stay hot after taking down the Suns in a thrilling 122-121 road win last night. Jalen Green led the team with 30 points, Jabari Smith added 17 points, while Kevin Porter Jr. chipped in with 15 points and 7 assists. As a team, the Rockets shot 49% from the field and 8 of 24 from the three-point line as they struggled for most of the contest and trailed by as many as 16 points before they came to life with 36 points in the fourth quarter to stun the Suns. Bruno Fernando provided the spark off the bench with 14 points on 7 of 8 shooting in just 14 minutes of action, while Eric Gordon struggled, finishing with just 10 points on 2 of 7 shooting. Meanwhile, the Golden State Warriors have been in fine form as they've won 9 of their past 13 games, and they will be eager to stay hot after outlasting the Bulls in a 119-111 home win last night. Jordan Poole led the team with 30 points on 11 of 18 shooting off the bench. Klay Thompson added 26 points with 6 assists. Stephen Curry scored 19 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists, while Draymond Green racked up 13 points with 9 rebounds and 10 assists. As a team, the Warriors shot 48% from the field and 20 of 50 from the three-point line, but they kicked things off with their defense as they held the Bulls to just 19 points in the second quarter to build a 19-point lead, which proved to be more than enough to hold off the Bulls' fourth quarter rally. Looking at the betting trends, the Rockets are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games playing on 0 days rest, and 3-7 against the spread in their last 10 road games against a team with a home record above .600. The Warriors are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a losing record, and 45-22-2 against the spread in their last 69 home games. There is a reason why the Houston Rockets are 2-11 on the road this season, while the Golden State Warriors are 9-1 inside of the Chase Center thus far. There is a huge difference between these teams with their adjusted net ratings, as the Warriors are 15th in the sport with a plus 0.6 rating so far, while the Rockets are 26th with a minus 5.2 rating up to this point. The ability to shoot the 3 ball is critical to offensive success, as Golden State is 6th in the NBA at 37.6% from deep, while Houston is 16th in the sport at 35.1% from distance. 2 teams on the end of a back-to-back, so things can be tricky here. However, the Houston Rockets are in a bit of a letdown spot after their comeback win over the Suns, and they still lose on the road by an average of 9 points. The Golden State Warriors win at home by an average of 11 points while shooting 49.3% from the field. The Rockets have come to life with 3 wins in their last 5 games, and they will be full of confidence after coming back from 16 points to stun the Suns last night. The Warriors have been ticking along nicely, and they looked so hard to beat last night with Poole and Thompson both having big scoring nights. The Rockets could cause another upset if they play like they did against the Suns last night, but I believe that the safer play is with the Warriors to stay hot. Thick line, but a 20-point win for the Warriors would surprise nobody here. So the Golden State Warriors to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. These teams are playing at an extremely quick pace this season, as the Warriors are leading the NBA with 102.9 possessions per 48 minutes, while the Rockets are 10th with 100.5 possessions per 48 minutes so far. The defenses in the last 5 games have been absolutely brutal, as Houston is allowing 121 points per game, while Golden State is giving up 117 points per game right now. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Portland Trail Blazers versus Utah Jazz. After a long skid, the Jazz have won 2 in a row and in a Northwest Division clash host the reeling Portland Trail Blazers. The Blazers are in a tailspin as they have lost 3 in a row in 7 of their last 8 games. A big reason they have slipped is that leading scorer and team leader Damian Lillard have been out almost 2 weeks, and while he will miss this game, his target date for coming back is this Sunday against the Pacers. The Jazz had lost 5 in a row before winning their last 2 games. Many picked them to be at the bottom of the Western Conference, but they have been a surprise and are 3 games over .500 and only 2.5 games out of first place. The Portland Trail Blazers have been in dreadful form as they've lost 7 of their last 8 games, and they will be hoping to avoid a 4th straight defeat after getting burned by the Lakers in a 128-109 road loss on Wednesday. Jerami Grant led the team with 27 points and 5 assists. Anthony Simons added 22 points with 8 assists, while Justice Winslow chipped in with 21 points on 9 of 11 shooting. As a team, the Trail Blazers shot 46% from the field and 8 of 24 from the three-point line as they kept pace with the Lakers in a high-scoring first half before they managed just 20 points in the third quarter to allow the Lakers to pull away and win big in the end. Jusuf Nurkic had a rough night as he finished with just 8 points on 2 of 8 shooting. Meanwhile, the Utah Jazz look like they have moved on from their 5-game losing streak as they are now aiming for a 3rd straight victory after routing the Pacers in a 139-119 home win last night. Lauri Markkanen led the team with 24 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists. Walker Kessler added 20 points and 11 rebounds on 7 of 7 shooting off the bench, while Jordan Clarkson tallied 19 points on 6 of 12 shooting. As a team, the Jazz shot a sizzling 55% from the field and 15 of 34 from the three-point line as they dominated this game right from the start, exploding for 75 points in the first half, which allowed them to cruise in the second half, where they led by as many as 26 points. Looking at the betting trends, the Trail Blazers are 9-4 against the spread in their last 13 road games, 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games playing on 2 days rest, and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Jazz are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games playing on 0 days rest, and 2-6-1 against the spread in their last 9 home games against a team with a winning road record. Head-to-head, the under is 6-2 in the last 8 meetings overall. The Trail Blazers are 0-5 against the spread in the last 5 meetings overall, and the Trail Blazers are 4-9 against the spread in the last 13 meetings in Utah. The Trail Blazers are going to be shorthanded again as Josh Hart and Damian Lillard are still out, while the Jazz will again miss Rudy Gay and Mike Conley. The Portland Trail Blazers have injuries piling up, and they'll still be without Lillard as he doesn't return until tomorrow. The Utah Jazz have quietly racked up 2 wins this week, and they're at home here, where they win by an average of 6 points. The Portland Trail Blazers lose in the underdog role by an average of 3 points. The Blazers will be more rested for this game with the Jazz playing Friday night, but Portland is still without its best players. Utah has covered the spread in their last 5 games facing the Blazers, and that trend will continue. The Jazz have been hot in the scoring department in their last 2 games, and they will light it up again. The Blazers have been decent in the scoring department but have struggled on defense, and they gave up 128 points in their last game. The Trail Blazers will take any win they can get as they've really struggled ever since they lost Lillard to injury, while the Jazz have strung 2 good wins together, and they were dominant in last night's big win over the informed Pacers. The Trail Blazers have the advantage of extra rest as the Jazz are playing on 0 days rest, but that won't be enough for me to avoid taking the Jazz here. Utah will stay hot in their house, sending Portland to their 8th loss in their last 9 games, so the Utah Jazz to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Jazz tied a season-high scoring 139 points in their last game, and they scored 125 points in the previous game. They will have another high-scoring game in this one facing a Blazers team that gave up 128 points in their last game. Portland will have a good total as well, as while the Jazz won big in their last game, they still gave up 119 points. Look for buckets to be plentiful in this game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.